Hey, how's everyone doing today? Hope everybody had a good week. Happy 4th of July. Gonna do a little crypto update here, talk about Bitcoin, the mining difficulty, the hash rate, the price action, and what I think quarter three is going to bring, and how all of that basically led to me making a very huge decision on what to do with my own crypto. None of this is financial advice. Do your own research for sure. I try to provide very good research, but it can always be interpreted differently from person to person. First, let's talk about Bitcoin mining difficulty, how it recorded the largest drop in history, which has caused the price to jump up. You may remember Bitcoin mining is just computing power on Bitcoin's algorithm trying to solve equations to update the ledger to be rewarded with Bitcoin. Part of that is the Bitcoin mining difficulty. That is an internal score programmed to increase or decrease incrementally depending on how many miners are competing on the network. There has been a significant drop in this due to less miners competing on the network, which leads back to China kicking miners out of the country. With the miners being kicked out, no longer mining, the hash rate has dropped as well. We kind of covered that before. And as the hash rate and the price continue to go down, here we'll look at the 30-day chart. You just see the hash rate and the price coming down, especially terms like this. I think a large portion, in my opinion, of this term was some of the miners a month ago selling some of their reserves to get fiat currency to pay to relocate. It's going to be a very expensive relocation for them. They are moving warehouses that look similar to this. This is a lot of gear to have to break down, ship, and reassemble. It is not going to be quick, cheap, or easy. Hash rate is going to suffer as a result. It's going to take a month or two, possibly three, to get things finished, relocated, set up, and get the hash rate going again. It's not just like a light switch that you can just flip on. I think that there are definitely some countries that could come out looking very nice with this and getting some of their own hash rate. Definitely the United States, states like Wyoming, Texas, and Florida, definitely looking to attract some miners. I think that the miners would definitely have reasoning to come to a country like the United States. It's economically safe. Definitely not anti crypto. I don't think they anticipated in moving a setup like this once. They're definitely not going to want to move a setup like this twice. And I think the United States could definitely capture some of that hash rate, which could be good for the US. As far as price action, if you look at the 90-day chart, we had our all time highs earlier this year, crashed back in May. Since the end of May up until now, the price action has just been ranging between 30 and 40,000 basically. And I think quarter three will see a lot of the same lazy range. I don't think we'll dump below like 28, and I don't think we'll raise above like 43. I think we will just range, chop back and forth for the next few months until things begin to stabilize, which ultimately led to me taking 90% of my crypto and staking it into 3 month contracts on crypto.com so that I can start earning some killer percentages back on my investment. 2% on Link, 2% on VeChain, 10% USDC, 6% Crowcoin. Just basically, it is a 3 month term with crypto.com. You have an option to do a flexible plan, which you can unstake at any time. Then you could lock things up for a month or 3 months. As you can see, I opted for the 3 month to get the better rewards, but I cannot touch any of this for the next 86 days. So if price action decides to go crazy and recover in the next month, I'm just kind of left sitting on my hands, so to speak. If the price dumps, again, I can't do anything about it, but I'm content with that decision. This wasn't just a fly off the handle, seam of my pants type of decision. I did consider all of these factors, and I feel relatively safe for the next 3 months to just basically spend an accumulation phase. I'll accumulate my staking rewards. I'll continue to accumulate weekly off of my paychecks. And I think by the time we hit quarter four, things will be gearing up for, I would say, new all time highs. Again, none of this is financial advice, just my opinions. Don't take any of it to heart. You can see here over the last year, things have definitely been profitable for anybody who invested a year ago. This was a post from last year, and it's crazy to look at some of these prices. Bitcoin under $10,000, Cardano barely at 10 cents, VeChain almost at a penny and a half. I posted the updated prices for some of these. If you've been investing for the long term investing is definitely been proven to be more profitable than swing trading or day trading. And I don't see that changing anytime soon. So, as I said, accumulating over the next few months, in my opinion, is the route to go for myself. Staking for those 3 months, I'm not too worried about having it locked up. I mean, obviously, if everything quadruples in price, it's going to, be irritating to not sell. I just don't see that happening. If the price dumps, I don't really care because I wouldn't have sold anyways. And then we'll just have to wait and see what brings, quarter four. Start looking more towards end of the year, maybe November-ish. I think, like I said, we can really scoot back up. So definitely think we'll have higher prices in November than we do right now. I also have a call out for 40,000 by Wednesday. Made a bet there that we would hit 40K by Wednesday. Hopefully that pays off. It's a whole nickel on the line. Made that bet last Wednesday around 6 p.m. Which would have been right about here. Price was at 35. The end of Wednesday through Friday did not treat me very well, but luckily the weekend has kind of perked things back up. Hopefully we can just zoom right up to 40 by Wednesday. I catch my nickel, get another correct price prediction out there. Love being right. Everybody that knows me knows that. So see what happens in the next 6 months, second half of the year. I think it's going to be exciting. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Have a good 4th of July. Try not to blow off your hands tonight.